Are you feeling caught in a financial tug-of-war between paying off your student loans and saving for a down payment? It's a common dilemma that many young adults face today. On one hand, you're eager to become a homeowner and start building equity. But on the other hand, those looming student loan payments seem to be standing in the way of achieving that dream. Don't worry, you're not alone. In this video, we'll explore some strategies for managing your student loan debt while also saving for a down payment. By implementing these tips, you can take steps towards both financial stability and homeownership. So let's dive in. The challenges of saving for a down payment while managing student loan debt. Saving for a down payment on a home is no small feat. It requires discipline, sacrifice, and careful financial planning. But when you add the burden of student loan debt into the mix, the challenge becomes even more daunting. One of the major hurdles in saving for a down payment while managing student loan debt is finding balance between your monthly expenses and your savings goals. Student loan payments can eat up a significant portion of your income, leaving little room to set aside money for a down payment. It often feels like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle, paying off loans while struggling to save simultaneously. Another challenge is determining how much you can realistically afford to save each month without sacrificing other important financial obligations or falling behind on your student loan payments. It's essential to strike a balance that allows you to make progress on both fronts without jeopardizing your overall financial stability. Additionally, high levels of student loan debt can negatively impact your credit score, making it harder to qualify for favorable mortgage terms when it comes time to apply for a home loan. Lenders consider various factors such as credit history and debt-to-income ratio before approving mortgage applications. Therefore, effectively managing student loans while also building good credit becomes crucial in securing an affordable home loan. Navigating through the intricacies of different repayment plans and forgiveness options can be overwhelming. With so many choices available, it's important to thoroughly research and understand which options align best with your long-term goals, whether they are focused on becoming debt-free or saving towards homeownership. Despite these challenges, it's not impossible to manage both student loans and save for a down payment simultaneously. By implementing effective strategies and maintaining focus on long-term goals, you can overcome these obstacles and move closer towards achieving homeownership while responsibly managing your existing debts. Tips for repaying student loans while saving for a down payment. One of the biggest challenges for individuals who are managing student loan debt and saving for a down payment is finding a balance between paying off their loans and setting aside money for a future home purchase. It can feel overwhelming to juggle both goals, but with some careful planning and discipline, it is possible to make progress on both fronts. Consider exploring your student loan repayment options. There may be programs available that allow you to lower your monthly payments based on your income or even qualify for loan forgiveness after a certain period of time. Take the time to research these options and determine if they could provide some relief in your repayment journey. Set clear financial goals and create a budget that prioritizes both debt repayment and saving for a down payment. Look at your income, expenses, and debts to identify areas where you can cut back or reduce spending. Every little bit counts when it comes to saving money. Consider automating your savings by setting up automatic transfers from your paycheck into separate savings accounts dedicated specifically to paying off debt and saving for a down payment. This way, you won't be tempted to spend the money elsewhere. Additionally, explore opportunities to increase your income through side jobs or freelancing gigs. Devoting extra hours or skills towards earning more money can help accelerate the process of repaying student loans while still making progress towards homeownership. Don't forget about seeking professional advice if needed. Financial advisors can provide personalized guidance tailored to your specific situation and help you navigate the complexities of managing student loan debt while simultaneously saving for a down payment. Remember that finding the right balance takes time. Be patient with yourself as you work towards achieving these twin financial goals. How to make a budget that works for you. Creating a budget that works for you is essential when managing student loan debt and saving for a down payment. It allows you to take control of your finances and make informed decisions about where your money goes. Here are some tips to help you create an effective budget. 1. Start by tracking your expenses. Begin by keeping track of all your income and expenses for at least 1 month. This will give you a clear picture of where your money is going and help identify areas where you can cut back. 2. Prioritize savings and debt repayment. Allocate a portion of your income towards both savings for your down payment and paying off student loans. Aim to save as much as possible while still making regular loan payments. 3. Set realistic goals. Determine how much you need to save for a down payment, taking into account factors such as the housing market in your area and any additional costs associated with buying a home. 4. Cut back on unnecessary expenses. Identify non-essential items or services that can be reduced or eliminated from your budget temporarily. This could include dining out less frequently, canceling unused subscriptions, or finding cheaper alternatives for everyday purchases. 5. Automate savings and payments. Consider setting up automatic transfers from your paycheck directly into separate accounts designated for savings and loan repayments. This ensures that these obligations are met consistently without relying solely on willpower. 6. Track progress regularly. Monitor the progress of both saving for a down payment and repaying student loans on a monthly basis, adjusting as needed along the way. Remember, creating an effective budget requires discipline, but it's also important to allow yourself some flexibility so that it remains sustainable in the long term. Therefore, it's always good practice to revisit, evaluate, and adjust your budget periodically based on changing financial circumstances. Conclusion. Managing student loan debt while saving for a down payment can be challenging, but with careful planning and discipline, it is possible to achieve both financial goals. By following the tips mentioned above, you can effectively repay your student loans while also building up savings for a down payment on your dream home. Remember to prioritize your financial obligations by making regular payments towards your student loans. Explore options such as refinancing or income-driven repayment plans that may help lower your monthly payments and make them more manageable. Creating a realistic budget that takes into account all of your expenses and income is crucial in successfully managing both student loan debt and saving for a down payment. Be mindful of unnecessary spending and try to find ways to cut back on non-essential expenses. Consider exploring additional sources of income, such as taking on side gigs or freelance work, to supplement your earnings and accelerate the process of paying off your student loans. Don't forget the importance of patience and perseverance throughout this journey. It may take time before you reach your goal of being debt-free while saving enough for a down payment, but with determination and smart financial choices, you will get there. By effectively managing both student loan debt repayment and saving for a down payment, you'll be well on your way towards achieving long-term financial stability. So keep pushing forward and stay focused on these important milestones. Owning a home without the burden of excessive debt is within reach.